Hi, everyone. My name is Chad Daniels. Am I supposed to say this is in Comic Spotlight? Yep. Chad Daniels. Hi. Comic Spotlight for myself. It's a pretty good intro.
Hi. Normally I don't dress like a skateboarder going to a golf course, but I didn't know I was going to be doing a set tonight. How are you? I was at a bar one time and this guy wanted to fight me, but he looked at me and he goes, "You probably fight like a girl." So I had sex with his best friend. Because that is how girls fight. Yeah, that's right. Look around. Look around. Find a man that isn't smiling, he's been cheated on. Look around. Go ahead. I'll give you a second. Because girls think they use vaginas. They use their vaginas like it's the hottest commodity on the earth, and it would be if only one of you had it. But you all have vaginas, and some of you are sluts, and that brings the value down to the other ones. Right? When women are like, if you want some of this, why don't you mow the lawn? Because other girls have apartments. That's why. They don't have to mow the lawn there. They have people that do that for them. Never made sense. Just don't hold your vagina hostage, because I don't negotiate with terrorists. Very American policy, but I stick with it.
I started doing stand-up a long time ago, right here on this stage, and what happened was I was working for Xerox, the copy company, and was let go or fired, and I got a 6-month severance package, and I threw myself a retirement party because I was 23. I didn't need all that money, right? And then we came down here, and some of my friends signed me up for open mic without me knowing about it. That was my awesome first experience with stand-up comedy. So, not a lot of laughter. And then I thought, well, I know what I'll do. I'll just write some stuff and come back next week and it'll be way better. And so that's what I did, and then it was not way better.
Do you remember any of the first jokes?
Yeah, the first joke I ever told was about a yeast infection commercial. It was a Monistat 7 commercial, and this lady comes out all cocky. She's like, "Hi, I'm trying Monistat 7 because I've tried all the other store brands." Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. I think I was using both hands, whoa, to make it dramatic. Whoa, 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 probably yelling, you know. I can't remember exactly how it goes, but it ends with, if your puppy won't sit on your lap anymore, you have to go to the doctor. So that was my sensibility when I started. I was born and raised in Fergus Falls, Minnesota, and spent 20 years, the first 20 years of my life, trying to get out of that town. And then I had 2 kids and moved back, just to get them closer to home and watch them try to get out, I think was probably my strategy there. It's funny because you listen to all my albums back to back and you can almost hear my kids growing up. I had someone from Acme, a crowd member, come up to me after a show last time I was here, and they said, "You know, we started coming here 10 years ago, so we feel like your son has grown up in our family." And so that was kind of cool to hear. The album Natural Selection, I actually wanted to call it Ti Amo Rabbit or Remote Miss. But then the guy that's recording the album, he was listening to it, and I say Natural Selection on it twice. And that's kind of a theme throughout the album. It's a lot of my kids' stuff. You know, it's crazy because I called a booker one time and they said, "Oh, kids kill comedy careers." And I have to tell you, I don't know if I'd still be doing comedy if I didn't have kids, because A, I get a lot of material about them. I love talking about them. I love talking about the struggles that come with parenting.
I found my son is 14 and he has his own bathroom, and I found a ruler in there. And 15 minutes later, when I was done laughing, I went to him and I knocked on his door. And I said, "Hey, I found the ruler in your bathroom." And he's 14, so he responded, "Yeah, but, and then what about, where's mom? Can't breathe. Why are you?" The last thing he said was, "I was doing math while I was pooping." That was the last thing that he said to me. And I said, 6x equals 36. What is x? And he goes, "What?" And I go, "You weren't fucking doing math. Don't lie to me." So he came upstairs a half hour later and he goes, "Hey, Dad, have you ever measured?" And I said, "I grew up with 2 women. Of course I have. But not with a ruler like a fucking hillbilly." I laid down on my back and I made a pencil mark on the door frame like a goddamn gentleman. That way you can see your progress and nobody finds your ruler like an asshole. And he said, is that why Grandma Karen told me Smurfs live in her house? And I said, probably.
But the album made it to #7 on the Billboard charts and #2 on iTunes, and we're all very happy about that. Pandora, I don't know who likes me there, but someone does, and they put me on all the stations, and so then people are starting stations of mine, and I hand out little cards that have the same picture on it that the album cover is after my shows, and people are always like, oh, that's the album that comes up on Pandora. So it's getting a lot of play, and I'm happy about it. I recorded a special here about 2.5 years ago. Listen, I don't do a lot of things first, but I really do feel like this special was the first one to be shot in a club since probably the 80s. Everyone was doing big theaters and stuff. I feel at home here. I feel very comfortable on the stage. And it was great. You know, I called it As Is because it really was what you were getting when you came to a show. It wasn't... You know, you hear people all the time that are on TV shows, and then the people that come to see them do comedy are expecting that character, and it's not them. So I wanted people that watch that special to realize that if you bought a ticket, this is what you're getting. And I did some came up with some stuff off the top of my head. I was goofing around and just kind of having fun with it. And the crowds were great, and the staff here was so cool. You guys can enjoy my past work, and then there'll be, when you're all caught up, there'll be another one waiting for you, kind of like the Harry Potter series. So I'm not exactly sure if that, 1 second. Hello? Hey, I'm doing an interview thing right now. Okay. Yeah, I can help you with that. All right. My daughter has homework. I need to leave.